2002 World Cup.
To beat Fabian Carini. Ball all the way onto his foot before unleashing an unstoppable volley from 25 yards. That inspired the winner for Denmark. His cross finding the predatory Thomasson to secure the points with his 17th goal from... Diao made up for his costly first-half miss-tournament. Unfortunately, Diao then blocked.
Oh, Rubberdale's in space on the far side and puts Denmark ahead. Here's the cup. Likewise for Thomasson. That's a wonderful goal. 0 at Denmark.
Senegal needed just 6 more minutes into the net. Diop completed a miserable first 45 for when he again met a Kamara cross. Uruguayan appeals for offside, finding no favour with the officials. The replay indicates they had a case. Stick when substitute Richard Morales pounced after 18 seconds with his first touch. Uruguay another goal back. Diego Forlan volleying home. After signing for Manchester United earlier in the year, many were surprised. Forlan... A dramatic twist in a fantastic... Roque Santa Cruz getting his head to Francisco Arce's free kick. The Bafana were caught. Arce whipped in a beautiful free kick to beat Andre Arense via the underside of the crossbar. The little defender illustrated direct to Boho Mokoena's drive past his own keeper. With the clock rattling, a terrific fight back from the Africans. A point apiece, 2-2 is how it finished. For Raul, who sidestepped Zeljko Milinovic and slotted home with an ice-cool finish. In at the back post to guide a first-time finish across the keeper and into the net. Slovene to slot past the onrushing Iker Casillas. The match was the bottom right-hand corner to clinch a Spanish victory. Unleashing the drive that Iker Casillas pushed out. Carlos Puyol doing his best to cover, helpless. The ball hitting his knee, and for Spain, within 8 minutes, the Real Madrid forward brushed off his marker to plant a powerful header past José Luis Chilavert. Paraguay's keeper completely missing the chip. Morientes on hand to knee the ball home. Raul. 3-1 and Spain through to the second round. To resign, and then he got worse. Siabonga Nomvete got something on the cross. It might have been a fluke, but it was enough to dump Sloop. Hardly an auspicious start. One of the world's best players not requiring such charity. For a clever volley to beat Iker Casillas. Benny enjoying this after another unhappy season in La Liga with a free kick. Mendieta reminding everybody of what a potent threat he could be. 8 minutes after the interval.
Al settimo il gol del pareggio lo segna Radebe. Siamo 2-2 e il Sudafrica rientra in corsa.
Agustin to head a second and Spain's third. The Europeans emphasising their superiority in this group. Box to beat José Luis Chilavert from a tight angle for the 100th goal in the tournament. A low shot past Mladen Dabanovic, his first ever international goal. Jorge found the net from 20 yards and suddenly Paraguay were into dreamland. Nastia Che's Wiles with one of the best goals seen at the finals, and with 6 minutes remaining, Paraguay had done enough. Behind to a sucker punch in stoppage time. Hassan Sarsh on hand, slamming home from close range. 5 minutes into the cross, curling between the keeper and the defence for Ronaldo to find space to volley home. With just 5 minutes, but still, that wasn't the end of the drama. The talented Brazilian was then at the centre. Ronald Gomez was on hand to lash the shot past the helpless Zhang in goal. Gomez then turned creative. He turned and crossed to the near post. Mauricio Wright bolting in to bury it in the opposite corner. His group favourites, Brazil. Roberto Carlos did little to dampen the nerves with a characteristic free kick. Arrow, a beautiful cross in behind the Chinese defence for Rivaldo to volley in from close range. The Chinese... with Rivaldo dropping deep to conduct this Samba home from close range. He was getting better. His second goal of the tournament. Brazil's forward line full of goals. Shot was blocked, but he reacted quickest to the rebound. His effort trickling in despite the presence of many of the Costa Ricans. This before Winston Parks eventually levelled it. Costa Rica deserved nothing less. Spain's desperate attempt to intercept Adilson's cross proved fruitless, although Ronaldo's presence certainly forced the issue there. And they would sheet. Quick thinking and quick feet, making space for a shot to beat Eric Lonis. Costa Rica stemmed the tide until the 30th, swivelling in mid-air to volley home. A simply sublime goal, and Brazil were cruising. But the Costa Ricans kept it after. Paulo Wanchope and Mauricio Wright combining well. Wanchope finished it off. A brilliant diving header, inspiring hope, and Brazil's defence proving porous. Turned in by Rivaldo, and he joined compatriot Ronaldo on 4 goals for the tournament. To Carlos understudy, the Brazilians proving their strength in depth. Rush wasted no time improving on his fine reputation, shooting past Zhang Jin. 3 minutes later, Bulent cutting at the back post to head home, and simultaneously, Brazil had now taken a 2-goal lead. Turkey seemed safe. With Sasha's cross, Turkey understandably delighted in this their first finals since 1950.
Here, Lee's cross, and Juan has put it in the back of the net. That was brilliantly taken. And the host nation here. Here come Korea again, and that's another one. It's Yoo Song-chul. 2-0, and McBride, it's not away, and O'Brien gives the United States the lead inside 4 minutes. Here's Donovan with the cross, deflected and in. 2-0, can you believe this? Americans here, what a start for them, and this is number 3, Brian McBride. Toes header, and on the second attempt he's put it in. 3-1. One quickly. Oh, and they've got it too. That's an own goal by Agos.
Brian finding Clint Mathis, who controlled well before firing into the net. Korea relentlessly pressed forward. It was eventually rewarded. A deep free kick finding An Hyung-wan with just 12 minutes left. An's celebration designed to remind game defeat. Pau later steadied the nerves, beating Jerzy Dudek on his near post with 15 minutes played. In the second half, and again to finish. The Portuguese putting their capitulation against the Americans firmly behind them. Again, to become the first Portuguese player since Eusebio to claim 3 in a match in the finals. The Poles were Nuno Capucho's cross goalwards. Portugal had come back, but with this second defeat, Polish misery was complete.
Oh, that's clever. He's done it! Korea lead!
They had a 2-goal lead. Emmanuel Olisadebe reacting quickest when his header was blocked. The opening period was frenetic. Met a cross, and the USA was stunned. Competition, Marcin Zhevlakov, who'd been on the pitch for just a minute, got to the near post to increase American torment. Brad Friedel had earlier saved a penalty, but the Americans fortuitously survived South Korea's win. Eto's cutback found Patrick Mboma, and he confidently drove past Shay Given. But the hard-working are just outside the box. The perfect tonic for the Irish after all the problems in their camp in the build-up. 1-1, one of the strikers of the tournament. The second came in almost identical fashion, arriving on the end of Michael Ballack's cross, nodding past keeper Mohamed Al-Daiya. Ballack himself next to profit in the air, ghosting in characteristically to make it 3. Even Carsten Janker would put his domestic campaign when Janker had failed to find the net for Bayern Munich. But it was Klose who supplied the sublime finishing. The home a 70th minute Bernd Schneider cross after some more slack Saudi defending. Thomas Linke was next to profit from the defensive disarray. Heading home Christian Seeger's corner. World Cup veteran Oliver Bierhoff then came off the bench to claim the 7th, with Germany on the rampage. And the Saudi humiliation was capped a resounding 8-0 victory.
It's closer. It's a goal for Germany. With 18 minutes gone, and this fellow just cannot stop scoring for Keane. And Ireland do it. Robbie Keane in the second half goal. The Mallorca striker finishing off after Jeremy's astute ball. Saudi, the first country to bow out of the pass to Marco Boda. Klose proving that he can create as well as finish. Tournament. And reconfirmed his place at the top of the goal charts. For the African and Olympic champions, another disappointment. Now they had to. Robbie Keane gave them the perfect start, volleying home Gary Kelly's cross after just 7 minutes. 2, diverting Steve Staunton's cross home. The Irish had been jittery since that early strike, but Breen's neat finish had managed a run to drill in a shot which Mohamed Al-Daiya failed to hold. Just reward for failed to hold. With the only goal to justify his inclusion in the starting 11 ahead of Hernan Crespo. Maximum points for Argentina from the first game. Opening by England, it was David Beckham's corner that set up defender Sol Campbell to open the scoring with a powerful header on 23 minutes. Anderson restoring parity in the 58th minute after Danny Mills had failed to clear. It might have been much worse for England. Agahawa then demonstrated what's fast becoming his trademark celebration. One can only hide one challenge and toe poked home. Larsson's first goal in the tournament. JJ Okocha. Nigeria went desperately. You can smash them now. Beckham has scored for England. 44 minutes, and he's done it again.
Leaves it to Svensson, and Argentina have been stung here by a Swedish goal. That been brilliantly saved. Crespo, 1-1, but is it enough to save Argentina? They need another goal.
Christian Vieri to side-foot the Europeans ahead with just 7 minutes played. And beat Jose Ceballos at the second attempt. Italy joining Mexico at the top of Group G. Diminic at the back post. This time his header counted. Italy 1-0 up. Now Croatia's were at the far post to score from Robert Yarney's cross. Croatia in no mood to meekly surrender their world. Wicked deflection off Marco Materazzi and looped over Gigi Buffon. Boss Giovanni Trapattoni couldn't believe it. Heading in the cross by Ulises de la Cruz.
The Mexicans were stunned into action. Getty, and he scored with a well-crafted left-foot volley. Javier Aguirre's side proving yet again that they're made of stern stuff. Ceballos, it secured victory for Mexico. 2 defeats for Ecuador meant their World Cup dream was over.
Goes there again. Oh, Borghetti's there! And Mexico have scored! And it's Borghetti again! Oh, there's a danger there! And it's in! It's Del Piero who delivers at last for Italy!
Mendes' joy was all too obvious. France 98 bowed out here.
It's Wilmots, 1-0. Marc Wilmots for Belgium. Here, and the host country have equalised. Saitama erupts. And there, it's 2-1. Japan scents victory. This is Van der Heyden. It's 2-2. Belgium are back from the dead.
Goal of the tournament, Igor Titov, the beneficiary of some poor defending by the Africans. 3 minutes later, Tunisia's business-like start to their campaign.
Inamoto! Japan have scored early in the second half, and Inamoto scores for the second successive.
Down to scramble the ball home. Captain Wilmots again proving that he's become one of the world's special players. 4 minutes. Bauzouene scoring a beautiful free kick. The Tunisians didn't offer Russia much resistance, but Belgium were afforded no such favours. Shima took advantage of some slack defending to fire past Ali Boumnigel, easing Japanese tension and sending fans wild. For so long, Nakata was the only Japanese player to gain recognition in European club football. He deserved his first goal at the finals. Wonderful start, curling in the free kick. A sublime effort, and Russia now had to score themselves. Finding Dmitry Sichev, the shot saved, but Vladimir Bestjachnik was first to the loose ball. Now Donk headed home for Belgium. The goal coming with 12 minutes remaining, and the relief obvious. Mot's deflected shot eluding Ruslan Nigmatulin. Russia had failed again. Not since the days of the Soviet Union have they been rushing Gert de Vlieger, but it was mere consolation. 3-2 the final score.
Neuville, that's the winner! Surely with 2 minutes to go, Neuville has put Germany into the quarter.
And Ferdinand coming in there, and Michael, oh, it's in! It's a goal! And Owen tries again, and England go into a 2-0 lead in the second round of the World Cup. And Michael for England, Emil Heskey, that's the goal that he wanted, and that's the goal that might ensure a quarter-final place for
Larsson, 1-0. Sweden hit the front after 11 minutes, and Henrik Larsson's on target. Jinking run, and a tidy shot, and Senegal are level. Set up by Diouf, but what a fantastic finish there by... He's through, and that's the golden goal! Senegal are through! Henri Camara scores for a second time.
Cross it to the near post for Morientes! Superb header. A wonderfully crafted goal to put in the World Cup, and he's done it! Irish did it in normal time. Here's Hierro. Oh, Baraja. Connolly. Oh, he's straight at the Fran. Oh, he's missed. What can Kilban come up with? Casillas for Spain. Another. And... oh, he's...
and here's McBride! And the USA have the lead! They can't quite... Donovan's waiting in the middle, and he could well have sealed a game for the USA. All the pressures come from...
That's a good turn by Rivaldo! Fantastic goal! Brazil are in the lead! It was riveting! It was Ruth! And Brazil will play England in the quarter-finals of the World Cup. and Ronaldo has made sure of that.
Corner. It's Umit Davala! 12 minutes in and Turkey hit the front.
And Vieri! Oh, splendidly taken by Italy's top. A lovely move, and it's a chance here. 2 minutes to go, and Korea level is Seoul. And on, has done it! Golden goal, Korea, Italy eliminated.
It's a great chance, and he scored! Michael Owen against Brazil in the World Cup. Ronaldo for Brazil, he's equalised. It's 1-1, and it's Rivaldo. Oh, and Seaman's been beaten. It's a goal. It's Ronaldinho.
It's Ballack, it's a goal. Michael Ballack gives Germany the lead against the...
Oh, he so nearly kept it out. 1-0 to Korea, though. Ireland on penalties for the Koreans. Baraha, Tutar, Sol Ki-hyung, is Young Javi of Barcelona, on Young-hwan. Rising, it's Joaquin. Oh, it's a sin, Korea go through, and they do!
It's Ilan, it's the golden goal. Turkey are through. They will go to the...
Coming in, foiled, but not in the second attempt, and Michael Ballack, 4 minutes after getting the card that knocks him out of the world.
For Brazil. Oh, what do you say about that? Extraordinary.
Trouble here, it's Hakan Şükür. It's one of the early World Cup goals of all time. 11 seconds. Lee Ulyong. Oh, fantastic goal. The Korean fans, this is Ilan. It's 2-1. And we've had 3 goals in 13 minutes. Ilan again. He scored again. And Turkey now have a 2-goal. Jong-guk. That's taken a deflection, and Rushdo's beaten at last.
Ronaldo. Oh, it's come off gone. Ronaldo. Brazil are in front. It's Ronaldo.